Before you speak a word, before you explain who you are, people have already placed you somewhere in their mental hierarchy. This judgment happens in seconds and almost no one is aware they're doing it. This video will show you how status is assigned instantly, why effort and intention don't matter at first contact, and how subtle signals decide whether people listen to you, test you, or ignore you entirely. Status is not popularity, money, or confidence. Status is perceived value in a social structure. It answers one question: how much should I adjust my behavior around this person? High-status individuals cause others to self-regulate. Low-status individuals are expected to adapt. This process is unconscious. People don't choose it, they respond to it. Hierarchy exists in every group because humans seek efficiency. Someone decides, someone follows, someone supports. Status simplifies interaction by reducing uncertainty. Without hierarchy, chaos forms. People resist this truth because it feels unfair, but ignoring it doesn't remove it. It only makes you blind to how you're being placed. The brain evolved to make quick judgments for survival. Is this person a threat, a leader, or irrelevant? Waiting for full information would be dangerous. So the brain relies on signals, posture, movement, tone, pace, and calmness. These signals are processed faster than words. By the time you speak, your position is already assumed. Stillness, controlled movement, and relaxed posture signal internal stability. Instability signals uncertainty. People trust stability. This is why someone calm under pressure gains status instantly, even without credentials. The body communicates truth before language does. If your body leaks nervousness, your words struggle to recover status. Talking too much is often mistaken for confidence. In reality, it signals need. Need to be understood. Need to be validated. High-status individuals speak less because they don't need immediate acceptance. Their restraint creates scarcity. Scarcity raises value. Silence is not emptiness. It is position. Decisions signal status faster than opinions. When you decide calmly and clearly, people assume authority. When you hesitate, people intervene. Indecision invites control from others. Even wrong decisions maintain more status than none, because they establish direction. Direction reduces uncertainty. Uncertainty lowers status. Niceness without boundaries communicates availability. Availability lowers perceived value. When you accommodate constantly, people stop adjusting to you. This doesn't make you kind, it makes you predictable. Status rises when access has limits. Boundaries are status signals, not personality flaws. Status is maintained through consistency. Once people place you somewhere, they watch for contradictions. Emotional reactions, over-explaining, and hesitation collapse. Status quickly. Calm repetition reinforces it. You don't need to assert status. You need to avoid behaviors that contradict it. Familiarity removes uncertainty. If structure isn't maintained, people test boundaries. This is why some people are respected initially, but ignored later. Status requires ongoing structure. Familiarity without boundaries erodes hierarchy. In groups, status flows toward the person who stabilizes energy. Loud people raise chaos. Calm people lower it. Groups unconsciously follow those who reduce uncertainty. This is why leaders often speak less but are listened to more. Control comes from regulation, not volume. Explanation invites evaluation. Evaluation invites negotiation. Negotiation places you lower in hierarchy. High-status individuals state, not justify. They allow disagreement without chasing acceptance. This tolerance signals independence. Independence raises status. Raising status is not about acting superior. It's about removing weak signals. Slow your pace, reduce unnecessary words, hold eye contact calmly, decide faster, end interactions cleanly. Each of these behaviors removes uncertainty. Over time, people recalibrate around you. Most people chase approval instead of structure. They want to be liked immediately. This trades long-term respect for short-term comfort. Status cannot be begged for. It emerges when behavior signals stability consistently. Few are patient enough to endure the early discomfort. When your status rises, conversations change. People explain themselves more. They test you less. They wait for your reaction. You haven't demanded respect. You've signaled it. Status becomes background, not effort. Status is not something you claim. It's something others assign based on your signals. Those signals are controllable. When you regulate your body, words, decisions, and boundaries, status shifts automatically. The game was always there. Now you can see it. This is called domination.